Players are the most important people to keep happy, not us. Players and press.
Yeah.
Egg and onion and brown. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
The Gardaí were just in there now.
The stand you're in. How are you going to get 82,500 people out of
Roger.
What temperature are you cooking the lamb at? 170?
I haven't told this to your staff. The champagne is available.
The stewards down there.
Lily,
Move
Meg,
a couple
Mark,
down.
Mohammed.
For the newer stewards, if there is anything suspicious, #1 rule, do not touch it.
Oh, listen, I've had it, man. So far, so good, yeah. No rain, but I'll get the portion.
Okay. You have to keep the noise down. We're in so early in the morning. We might wake a few people up. Eamon's quite noisy, though.
Okie-dokie.
Somebody's walked straight across the pitch in the night. See the feet mark? Probably the guards. Somebody's walked across. Haven't they?
The lads could have broken in, huh?
Somebody's walked across. Feet mark coming straight from that tunnel across here. Side by side.
Yeah.
The ghost of Croke Park.
So it could be you then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up until the 1:15, until the ref throws in the ball, yeah, we'd still be a little bit nervous and still a little bit of anxiety there because it's always going to be at the back of your head. Is there something I'm after forgetting?
Bill Gates has a lot to answer for, hasn't he? Imagine 20 to 9 on a Sunday looking at an email. Forecast is fantastic. I mean, it's going to be a good day. I don't think it's going to rain. I mean, if anything, there might be a shower in the afternoon, but nothing. So, 100%.
How are things, lads? How are you?
Well, Pat, how are you?
Well.
All right.
How are things? Not too bad at all. Well, look, I'll try and contain myself anyway. You have a handy time, but here now at the moment. Another 2 hours now. It'll be mad. Listen, best of luck, see you later. There's an extra little edge to it today. There's a few red and white jerseys around the place. I'll comment on the red and white, obviously. As the man says, I'll try and contain myself in public. But
that's why he has a Mead man in for a sense of balance,
absolutely.
For objectivity.
But yeah, there is an extra little element to it today. Like, it's great to be up here, like, you know, policing in Croke Park, like when you're county, you're up, you know, in the final, like, you know, and there's a win, lose or draw today. It'll be special.
Jay, you're 2 hours late. What time are you coming in at? Okay, well, I need you in now. These are perfect and they're crap. Look, three bags. Will you do a credit note for them?
Yeah.
Morning.
Pauline? Yeah. We always do it twice. When you only do it once, you only coat one side of the grass leaf. Because we use a 4-inch wheel. With it being such a big plane service, the lines look a lot better with a 4-inch. You can have a 3-inch line. Some nice straight white lines just sets the pitch up.
I think the best part of management and the most successful part of management is management by walking around. You know, if I was to sit in this desk for the day, you wouldn't be close enough to what was happening. I think people too like to be met and like to be thanked, and that's a large part of it. All businesses are about people, but Croke Park is just people. That's what it is. That's what we do.
I've met Charlie Haughey here. I've met Brian Lennon here. I've met the Archbishops here. You meet Bertie regular every Sunday in Croke Park. Every time I meet him now, especially when the Dubs are playing. Or them football is good enough for the Dubs today.
Morning.
Morning. This is just to see if there's anything that we need to flag, like with the President or the Director General. So if there's anything of controversy.
Anything that they need to be aware of?
Because if they're doing interviews today, you know, they will be talked about the match, Cork and Kerry, but, you know, you could be asked about maybe something that happened even in a club game or anything, or, you know, anything that might have happened over the last couple of days.
This is how you make a nice pot of tea. All right, Frank. Want a coffee?
Great.
The first person you need to feed is Frank. Keep him in a good humour. And then the stewards, the minor team, the ambulance crews, the RTM band, basically all the staff in the stadium that wants to be fed. There you go.
Yeah.
Want sugar? Milk this dairy, Frankie.
A very important day in the GA's eyes. It's they're not really worried about rugby, soccer, how good you two was in their claw or anything like that. It's all about this is their day now. So we have to go out there and just make it that for them. Now the likelihood of there not being a pitch invasion is very slim. Because, you know, the Irish people, they just love to run across the pitch and give them half the chance.
The saying is that there's no cooked Sunday dinners in the north side of Dublin because all the mothers are in here working.
Champagne, I haven't told this to your staff, the champagne is available at the bars and it is extra cost. And they have to pay on the day. Once your meals have been served, take time to visit your suites, get feedback from staff, because that is a time when we're able to make up for if anything goes wrong.
You happy yet?
Yeah.
All right.
Another hour and a bit and we'll be somewhere close. I'm ready.
Go across the museum and see it at the break.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
52. Perfect. And if you just pop up the bottom there, you see? It tests the traction of the pitch. Make sure that the traction is good so that the players will not lose their footing.
How about penetration, all right?
Penetration was good. All happy.
All happy, very happy.
He's the most important man to keep happy.
No, the players are the most important people to keep happy, not us. Players and press.
Yeah.
It's tradition we have Mass on All-Ireland Day. So most of the early morning crew will be in.
So all with our own particular intentions, we come and present them to the Lord in our prayer this morning. Supper was ended, he took the cup, and again he gave you thanks and praise and gave the cup to his disciples and said, "Take this, all of you, and drink from it."
Look, all of these won't work if those bones are like that. Right. Stephen!
But that's only starting that, they're not all like that now, you know?
I know, I just want to show him though. Stephen, first of all, right, just ensure that there's no breadcrumb on the bone because it's just going to burn and it's going to look crap before it goes in.
Yeah, that's only the smaller ones. I didn't do it all the rest of them. It's only them three there.
Okay, yeah, but there, you know? Make sure you don't because it will burn it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, Chef, yeah.
It's changed around here. Huh?
Oh, you wouldn't have known this place now. You don't know about gardens, had you?
Very little.
I was in there before the hotel.
The hotel was Johnson and Lee's.
Yeah.
And the front office used to be where we played football. At the Croke Park, broke the barriers. Stopped us.
My God.
Hiya, fellas.
How are you?
Good man. Keep well? Everyone that comes in, the first thing I do is sit down in their seat there, look at it and say, wow, the pitch looks well, doesn't it? After the U2 concert, we had taken up the pitch in its entirety, so this pitch had to be harvested taken in freezer trucks and then laid down. So you're looking at a pitch that didn't exist 9 weeks ago, and now we have a pitch fit to grace the All-Ireland finals.
Disposing of those plastic, wrappers is important. Put them in the bin where you get the resupply product, okay?
Yeah, we have to learn to drive someday.
I'll go with them. I'm back for the rest of them, all right?
Okay. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank Alan. Alan, how are things? You're looking very slick today, lads. No, absolutely, absolutely.
Couldn't need to turn up again.
Rock and roll, boy.
Camera 2 engineering.
Check, yeah.
I hear the Umar Hertigs. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful day. We're all ready. Oh, mind yourself, mind yourself.
I like the style.
Thanks very much. You look very smart yourself.
Doesn't the place look...
I missed you on the Late Late. I'll have to watch the replay.
The replay, is there a replay?
There will be. It's on the...
Now,
there,
could there be a replay here?
Everybody's saying that.
You need to brush your hair, Michael. If I'd known, I would have brought a comb for you. Blah, 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 and it's blah, 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 the All-Ireland football final.
And then on final whistle, it's the Mojo barrier straight out, kind of. I think the guards and stewards are going to be left and right here.
The guards are going to be lined up here, so they'll be coming out. What they should be doing, they should be forming up before they get out instead of having to mix and matching when they're out there. So we'll get them, look, one for one. That's the way it's supposed to work.
We're straight away.
And we're lifting, not rolling, Alan.
Absolutely, yeah. There's about, I think, an 8-man team for
and
that.
We've been through the tunnel with it. We've checked it through.
They've checked that,
Excellent.
The fella says the last round up. So it takes two to do it now, you see. I'm getting old.
Here, I'll hold you here.
Oh, yes, you see, that's
not me hand.
Not at all. I didn't do it the other day, did I? The last time you done it. I remember the first time. It's over 50-odd years ago, I think.
You told me you were the first one ever to put them down 125 years ago, and you were still going.
Flight control, go ahead.
Just to inform that all gates are manned, all federal officers are in position.
Thanks, Million. 746 in, and because it's in the Kazakhstan, I know that's just the staff styles. That's just all the staff coming in. We'll just turn on all the CCTV cameras.
Hey lads, if we just gather around now, please. Bars are closed on the hill today, so it may be an issue when it comes to the Gardaí doing searches. We need to be very, very vigilant on it. The level of intoxication on the hill this last few matches is on the increase. Don't be afraid to call for Gardaí assistance and refuse them entry on those grounds.
Keep in touch with your supervisor. The food must be in sweets on time. Please, earrings are small studs only, ties done up to the top, and hair back.
We would expect that on Taoiseach will be arriving at approximately 12:30 p.m. The President will be arriving down that route probably around 3 p.m. to access a Hogan stand scenario only. Maintain vigilance at all points. And zero tolerance is the order of the day in relation to urinating, public disorder and on-street drinking.
For the newer stewards, if there is anything suspicious, #1 rule, do not touch it.
Liam, Lily, Mags, Martin, Mohammed.
Wash your hands regularly. If you need to sneeze, sneeze into a napkin and then dispose of it in the bin.
If by any chance Cork are winning at about 10 minutes to go and the Kerry crowd start to leave, stop them and make them watch.
There's an event controller here, and when something begins to slide, he's going to turn around to me and he's going to say, Chief Superintendent, I'm handing over control of this event to you now. And that effectively means it's handed over to us, all of you. How are you going to get 82,500 people out of here safely? And how are you going to get the emergency vehicles in? So it's a pretty onerous task, folks, and there's no point in asking these questions when it begins to slide. You need to know those answers beforehand. So that requires the guards, because there is a duty of care on all of you now. That aside, we're hoping that nothing will happen, and it'll be a matter of moving people in and out in what is a family day out, folks. We don't want to find anybody appearing on TV later on tonight, leaning up against walls, cars, hands in their pockets. Let's go out there today now and be professional. Thanks very much, folks. Cheers.
Chief,
didn't wish the best of luck to Cork.
Go on, Tom.
Put one on and then call me when it's ready and I'll come back and do it. We'll do a plate on it, right? What temperature are you cooking the lamb at? 170? Yeah, it can't overcook. No, medium. Don't go medium rare with the GA. All right, sound.
There's Studio One.
Yep.
Polished him up and he's ready to go.
Nice to see you again, Sam.
How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good
to see you again. Good to see you.
Have you taken that down? You have. Have you taken that blimp down? Seamus O'Meara, the event controller here for Croke Park, the stadium, we're most unhappy about that blimp. It's a danger.
Who's on that balloon on there?
I don't know who's running the last couple of times, yeah. What's on it?
Hunky Dory.
Oh, the crisps thing.
Yeah, he's, I don't know, he's one of these, like, adventure playground men.
Yeah.
Seamus, did you see that guy with the blimp is...
I'll get over.
Oh yeah, we have been on to air traffic control and they're going to phone us back in the next 10 minutes.
And if that doesn't work, I will ask the chief here to get it sorted.
You're over. That's great. Thanks a lot. Over. Francis, how are you? Good man, good man. Give Mel. Come on.
Egg and onion on brown. Yeah. There you go. Thanks a million. There you go. How are you? 2 chicken and stuffing.
Yeah, Amy, we're radio here. Will I open up hill 16, over?
Are you happy to go with everywhere? No.
Yeah, that's perfect. You can go ahead and open.
We'll be way in the closing stages. We win by 11 points away. All the combo.
Just so you know, lads, they're doing a live streaming, which is you'll be on the internet on this camera here.
As they say in Big Brother, you are live streaming. Please do not swear.
It only applies, you know, it's only when we're live here that they're live here.
The live stream.
Everybody all over the world is
clear exactly what I thought of him as a footballer.
You know, you have 4 different counties now here today, like, you know, you'll have no animosity, you know, a little bit of banter going on, like, you know, but from that perspective, we have no worries in terms of violence or hooliganism, like, and it's a very, very comfortable environment to operate in from policing perspective. It really is about crowd management, you know, and no more than that, you know.
This plated meal is going to be basically for nearly 2,000 people. To assemble this plate, there's literally 10 hand movements per plate. You know, so it's quite intense, you know. So, you know, you probably go to a restaurant and wouldn't get started with 10 movements on the plate. But that's the type of standard that we're trying to achieve here, you know. And Ireland, it's not a ham sandwich society that we live in anymore, even though people do like them. But this is what Croke Park wants. This is what everyone wants, you know. They all want a good meal. I mean, a savoury scone, you know. Is it too much for the people? I don't think so, you know. We'll see how it goes. Probably gonna push it back at me.
Getting away from Spillane for 7 months will be like getting out of prison. Early parole.
No slagging each other on this programme today, all right? Just
5 seconds. Have a good one, lads. 4, 3, 2, 1.
How are things, folks? Looking great, well done. Good stuff. But here now is something that we have to watch. We have to keep our eye on this because people will meet out here, and it does get a little bit crowded at times. So we have a special operation in place before and after the game in terms of Jones's Road to make sure that people keep moving here, because it has gotten sticky for us at times, like, you know, with the volume that are here.
The no tickets left over, no?
No, it's very, very tight.
There's 5 people out there that have no tickets. It's too late for now. They can't do it about it.
No.
Levels 5 and 6, brilliant, and sweet level is this way. Level 4, North Morley this way. Yeah, are you going to go down to the Plan Championship?
Right. It's just a lovely number at this stage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
ERAS 1, can you head down to pitch side in front of the hill to section A for Alpha? Over.
You can return to St. John Alpha, thank you. 588.
Roger, collapse case, call coming in from the guard unit.
Medic control, Croke Park to ERAS 4, go ahead.
Radio, check there's control.
That's right.
Hiya, fellas. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Beautiful day, yeah.
You should see how close the stadium is to people's back gardens. So we've got to be very cognizant of the fact that, you know, we have an obligation to locals to, you know, make that impact as small as possible. It doesn't always happen, you know, and, you know, from time to time, relationships will be very fractious.
It's Armagh and Mayo in this year's All-Ireland Minor Football Final. Rockamish Solanish could you on Muscat Tróchtara on the Forna, like Michael O'Shea. Michael.
Hiya, fellas. Hiya, lads. I'm not too sure about the pink there, are they?
It is awful. And Grania showed his dress last night enough for the match was the same, so there's definitely an Episcopal plot.
You got some of your pajamas.
I thought the Pope was coming in.
The Pope? All it is, it gives some kind of a backdrop to cameras. I think we should take it down.
I
think it should be taken down.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You don't mind taking it down, do you?
I'll take it down. No
Brilliant.
problem whatsoever.
Okay, we'll just wait till this first half is over. The guys go in and we'll just whip it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I wonder which team I'll give the tissues to. That's be terrible on the All-Irelands. I really pity the losing team. You all right there, Frank?
It looks really well on TV. It just really sets out. It makes you proud. Loads of comments today how well it looks. It's hard just to watch the game and not watch the playing service as well. It's really hard. That's why many times I sit inside, it's easier.
Airship on the ground there.
Alpha Sierra 2, Alpha Sierra 2, Charlie base. Yeah, we have your picture there, just stand by.
Uniform Alpha 1-4, Uniform Alpha 1-4 from Uniform Charlie.
Uniform Charlie base, Alpha Sierra 2. Can you zoom in there? Have we got members there? See if we can get someone else to give him a hand up there. He's on his own.
Roger, we got 2 mounted unit members now, might be in a position to assist up around by Barry's Hotel.
But he done his job, got down, kept the ball out of the net. Put the ball into the corner.
Medic being on there, a score on the east of the ball. Off up the Irish.
We're just going to go through a simple process now whereby we're going to randomly choose players for drug testing after the game.
Sure, yeah.
The players that we are going to test today will need to provide a sample that is suitable for analysis in a lab, so be careful with the rehydration for the players.
Yeah, we're ready to go, Peter, more or less. Only now as if it's a draw.
Oh, pause.
Yeah, so that's...
Oh, could it be?
Well, it's been neck and neck.
Put extra stewards down there. It's not ours. Move a couple down.
What we didn't think of is if it's a draw. But if it's a draw on the minor, then we can't do any presentation on the pitch or fireworks or anything else. Best laid plans of mice and men. Come on now, lads. Play it. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
It's very close to it.
Oh, yeah, it's unreal. That's it.
Press off with your arm. Press off an arm's length.
How are we doing? He's going to pull this one here. Oh, yeah.
Our man must have won.
Queen's is nobody there.
So after spending the day coming up, they want to get their bums on seats.
Yeah. Long way to come.
Yeah.
Charlie Alpha 2, we've 61 in. 61 in.
There's about 23 or 4 left to go, is there? Yeah, 82, I think, 82 and a half.
This is what the senior team miss out on now. All these young lads here now made to feel so special today, you know, and the seniors are going to have to ask the question, like, you know, how come they get this and they get to stand in the holding stand, and after they make their speech, it's in underneath, game over, like, you know.
Lito, where's your porters?
I sent. I have something to bring here.
Okay, so now communication between you and the Hogan again.
The boss, I don't know.
It's not good. Communicate well. He's looking for match every week. It's the same thing. I know. Yeah. But you're in charge of this area. You know.
I don't know how many masks we put here.
Don't. If you run, if I hear right that we're running out of mashed potato or running out of any type of potato, I'm going to lose it.
Yes, Len. So. Yeah.
Okay.
But don't worry about it. There are loads of people.
Okay. You said don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll remind you of that.
Christmas trees! On and buy your Christmas trees, stand beside the telly to watch us on the RT1, lads. Unpredictable, hilarious Irish television. Cosy and warm, just like the winter's evening above in your mother's kitchen with the bacon and cabbage on the stove. Like the inside of Brian Cowan's head.
Tommy and Hector's Crack House. In front of a live Galway audience. Sunday at 9:25 on RTE1.
With O2, Christmas comes twice. Buy any prepaid phone today, just top it up by €20 a month, and next summer you'll get another one free. O2, together is better.
I'm the fastest guy on the team, but he's the best linesman in Ireland. I dream of lifting trophies. He's happy, even when we lose. I've kicked 100 points, but she's made us a million sandwiches. But either way, we're all on the same team.
AIB Club Championships. Supporting clubs, supporting communities. Get firm with the world #1 anti-wrinkle program, L'Oreal Revitalift with Elastin. After 40, skin loses elasticity. The intensive action formula Revitalift with Elastin leaves skin feeling tangibly firmer, and it's enriched with proretinol A.
My wrinkles appear reduced, my skin feels firmer, as though lifted. It's my favorite anti-wrinkle cream.
Revitalift with Elastin from L'Oreal Paris. See in store for special Christmas offers.
Because you're worth it.
At Tesco, we've got Ireland's biggest Christmas ever, with turkeys trimmed from €14 and the price of hams carved from €10. Selected wines knocked back to half price. And all the best to you with all the finest from us. Tesco, Ireland's biggest Christmas.
Can't make it to a salon? Try Perfect 10 from Nice and Easy with an innovative aminoglycine formula that gives high gloss colour, flawless grey coverage and healthier looking hair in just 10 minutes. No wonder 93% of Marie Claire readers who tried Perfect 10 would choose it if they can't make it to a salon. Perfect 10 from Nice and Easy. Voted Hair Colour Product of the Year 2009. From Clairol.
Daniel Day-Lewis, Marion Cotillard, Penelope Cruz, Judi Dench, Fergie, Kate Hudson, Nicole Kidman, and Sophia Loren. 9.
Make it a magnificent Christmas with your local expert electrical retailer. We're bringing you superb Christmas electrical value with expert offers. Like this, Philips Ambilight 42-inch LCD TV with internet access. Or this Bosch 7-kilo washing machine, just $449. Expert, Ireland's largest electrical retailer.
Reeling in the 90s. DVD out now.
Do you dream in chocolate? Then discover Lindor from Lindt's master chocolatiers. When you break its shell, Lindor's lusciously smooth center starts to melt, gently caressing all your senses. Lindor, now also in delicious white chocolate from Lindt.
Emporio Armani Diamonds, the fragrance for women.
Emporio Armani Diamonds for men, the fragrance.
Right, lads. Whoever wins on this Christmas cracker goes and buys our lotto tickets. Now, pull. Did I win? Don't forget to play early. Happy Christmas from the National Lottery.
I think I was about 22 years old when I got this assignment. It was the second major story that I did for National Geographic. It was the first time that I've seen these old photographs in 40 years. And to have the chance to revisit the people will be an extraordinary adventure.
The Summer of '69, Monday at 6:55 on RTE1.
You're making me run all over the place. I'm taking that off the davin. Okay, let's go, please. The mash is slowing us down slightly. Go with the gravy. Give me the gravy. Jay, we really need to get this out. Guys, who's on the gravy?
Just the president is coming, just be ready to open the alley gate.
Frank Hughes pumped the balls too much.
Look, I love those big guys.
Get your hand away. Go on, lads. Come on, Joey's looking at something.
Hi, present. Went very well. Very, and looked beautiful on screen and things. Yeah. This is a nervous day now.
Breathe in. Breathe in. I'm reinforced all down my left side now today. We're sitting beside one another, like at the elbow.
Okay.
The urinals and the men's toilets on the Cusack stand, and there seems to be a leak coming from there. Could you go check it out when you get a chance?
No.
Thanks, Minion.
Nice and comfortable in there now at the moment. And there's a good mix of people at the front, you know, old and young.
Paula, do you want to sing the anthem? Do you want to sing the anthem with me? This is the best bit.
Right, no, lads, over here today. Finger food, just forget. Down at the back. A water, go up to the girl at the top and she'll give you some.
Here's the gooch.
Taking no prisoners. Animate out, coming to 9. Coming to 1. Dropping ball on 3. Coming to 11. And roll red and take it. Stand by orange.
Watch Calvin now. Put him in the post, no problem. Oh, great. He still has it. Watch this.
Our side of things is looking good. From what we see so far, it doesn't seem to be ripping up too bad in places, so.
Why aren't you doing backup?
I am doing backup. We only went out there for seconds.
Okay, well, let's keep the system. You're out there.
Yeah, I'm out there when he says what he needs to. At the moment, it's grand. There's not a bit of a queue out there at the moment. But when it does, I have it already heated. Just
you don't run out of anything.
I won't.
Don't give me.
He only sent me up 3 mash. Okay, I normally have.
You need to get onto Lito. Now he's getting busy down there now, so you need to get that done now. You know, right? I don't know what he's in here for.
He's only in here to give me a hand with his fingers going out. It's grand.
Well, get him out.
We better make a start and do something.
Now is the time to get behind your captain as the battle for the Sam Maguire Cup continues.
No, you're all going, but we have to,
Croke seem to have gone to sleep for some reason or other. And Kerry look far more composed on the ball at the moment, that's for sure. That's not good.
So like I was saying earlier, this is the part is we fix it all up, somebody comes in and wrecks it, and it's up to us to get out and put it back. Like me, you wouldn't think anything happened there, would you? The likes of these ones here where everything is gone and scuffed off, there's really not a lot you can do with it at the moment. And I'll have to say that because the more you pull her over, then the weaker you're making it, you're loosening up the roots from the soil, then it'll just disintegrate on you.
Oh no, they're authentic.
Oh my God. From Muhammad Ali to Dennis Murphy, which is Elizabeth's dad, my granddad.
Wow.
And he signed there Muhammad Ali as well.
Fantastic.
No.
It will go directly to the museum. Thank you very much indeed. It's very, very good of you. Thanks a lot indeed.
In good care, one.
Well, absolutely in good care, you know.
Just to all floor managers, who is looking for sandwiches? Sandra's 15 spare. Is it all right? You plenty stock? Yeah. Okay. Your temperatures are okay? Good stuff. Trish to Sandra D.
This afternoon's attendance, 82,286.
Fogra Slondala. Once again, in the interest of safety, we appeal to all supporters to cooperate with the Gardaí and the stewards and not to come onto the pitch area during or after the game.
Where are you going to tonight?
Players Lounge.
Oh, you're going to the Players Lounge, are you?
Yeah, down the Fairview.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a lovely place.
What's the point like?
Everything is great night there, you know, singing and all. 32 television numbers.
42?
Yeah.
Just 7-1, we're going to have to get them out there now. The superintendent's instructions are there should be no vehicle moving in the cordon area after 4:30, including all vehicles. So there's some way we can get it out of there, but you can't leave it there.
Come here, listen. Breakdown's vital.
Yeah.
Making sure everything goes back down to the kitchen, put away. If you can't use it, put it out.
No problem, yeah.
Right? So you know the story, yeah? Kieran, just one thing that's letting the side down. You're unshaven. It's okay when you're a rock and roll star on the beach, but you know what I mean?
It's still very urgent. Yeah, I have a lady collapsed and I'm with
Will I ring medical control?
What do you require, Brendan? Over?
As a lady has collapsed and is serious up in 701.
And there's St. John's ambulance up there. Just they require a stretcher.
Should you'll be able to hold the lift when they get up there, will you?
Could you repeat that call, please?
Okay. Peter Framey.
Go ahead, Peter.
Service, we need to hold the lift.
For the medical patient on 701, over.
That's the service one, Peter. Yeah, we'll hold that now, okay?
Medic control, lift 7.
Box 7, go ahead.
Level 3 there, please.
There's nothing in it.
No.
I'd love Court.
Courtney the Gold.
Yeah.
They seem to lose confidence when they get into the final third of the pitch.
No vehicles moving the corner.
Kerry by 5, huh? Oh, you're a man at the moment. It's a swarming team, aren't they?
Emily? Casualty down there of some description.
Can we find out what's wrong with the person in front of the hill there, folks?
Person with chest pain.
Chest pain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it there, they're not. Whoever it is not moving anyway. They're going to have to get him out of there now before this match finishes.
Nothing we can do, it's a medical emergency. Neil, did you go on Channel 2 to get smoke wardens down?
The ambulance is there now as well.
Yeah, they have him up. Male Cork supporter.
Radio control unit from Charlie Base here. Report Buckingham Street using a blue t-shirt breaking into a gold-coloured Mondeo.
You're going into Summerhill, Charlie Base. Okay. This one? Yep, that's the one there. Gold Mondeo. Stand by now. Okay.
They're just meeting there now in the tunnel to organise the end of match positions. We need to get the barriers out and we need to have them in place. Just in case we don't contain them here like for the minute or the 2 minutes that we need. So they've been timed in about 30 seconds is what we need to get it set up in.
We know they're going to come, it's a matter of holding them for now, like, alright? Peter, open all gates as soon as the mojo's in place.
Ready now, guys?
Yeah, Alan confirmed they're all ready to go out with the mojo barriers.
Good stuff. They're on already,
Croke at 7:01. Open all pitch gates. Open all pitch gates.
Team are getting through anyway, no problem.
Amy here, Alan, go ahead.
Everything is very hover-shaped. Everything seems fine to this end, over.
Everything's fine, excellent.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that footage there of the pitch? We'll move down to the ground now.
Very, very good. Good job with it, drilled and everything.
Absolutely, that was...
At Russell Street Bridge have opened. I'll look it up on the camera now, but the Gardaí know, do they? Cool. Okay, thanks, bye.
Should that not be closed? I'll get somebody down there to give a hand.
You've had a fantastic year. I think we just got the rubber and green today, but you can hold your heads up. You've been absolutely brilliant.
But with a gate open here now, that wouldn't normally be open. But once they fill the space, you have to get them out. You can't stop it. If we stop it now, we're going to create a bigger problem. I know. Ask them if we can get a thermal image of Jones's Road there, Barry, if they have it.
You're from Charlie Base Office Sierra 2. Is it possible for a thermal image of Jones's Road there, over?
Charlie Base Office Sierra 2. Yeah, sorry. That's fine. We can keep it there.
Nice crowd there.
Roger, if you can just concentrate on that for a little while. Thanks.
That'll give you a pretty good picture of how tight it actually is, like, you know.
How did that break? We're just looking at it here on the camera. You don't have the details? Yeah, do. Okay, thanks. As far as what he knows is that there was just pushing.
When you lose an All-Ireland final at any stage, it's a serious setback.
Very, very happy.
Right throughout the game, particularly when Cork started.
Back to the clubs now next week and the big effort now for the year against West Star.
No more
Croke can come in there. Sorry, 5-10 minutes. Yeah. You'll give her a few minutes. We let one in, everyone wants to come in.
There's absolutely no movement here now outside the hotel. Roger, it's just something that we need to watch here because certainly...
They're going in two directions, they're going against each other.
A number of people have said to me that the tunnel is packed up with people and it's getting dangerous.
That's the worst I've ever seen that, actually. Unless they're all trying to get into the hotel. They just seem to be standing, don't they?
We had a problem outside on the Jones Jones. They put an announcement outside in the interest of safety, people not to stand around, to move.
Super, I need a few members to go out through the security tunnel there and down to the tunnel that's exiting out of the stadium.
Fogra Slondala Onagorda. Agorda safety message. Jones Road is very heavily congested, so you will probably find it quicker and more comfortable to go through the queue.
That would be make a lot of
when I win the lottery, I will say.
Right. Yeah, it looks comfortable from here now. What's it like on the ground?
None of these.
All right, I'll see you in the debrief.
The back of the canal, over.
When you're dealing with people, it's like water. You know, they'll find every available crevice, like, you know, and you just can't assume anything. But I mean, once the game is over, everybody wants to go home at the same time. So you've 80,000 people trying to get out of the stadium, like, you know, onto the road, and that's where it begins to build for us very, very quickly, like, and you have that intense period immediately afterwards, like, you know, that you have to manage.
You know that there's a piece has been taken out of the 40-metre line.
Piece of the pitch taken out on the 30-metre line. Okay, thanks, Pat. I'll log that now.
Thanks.
Now it's 9.
Everything don't go okay? Yeah, things went very well.
Lamb, lots of compliments.
Loads of compliments on the lamb. I think it was worth taking out the bones. It just gives people a different perspective when they're eating it.
Today we broke all previous records with sales. So we're delighted, absolutely delighted.
Right, I'm away. Oh, you're ready to go away?
Yes, I'm going to come down now too.
Ready, you are.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon. See you soon. Bye. Yes,
Are you okay?
I'm fine, yeah, I'm just knackered after the day.
You're very good for coming, thanks.
I see you
All right.
welcome. You're welcome.
See you.
Should
Bye-bye.
we keep going anywhere? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Pat, how are you?
There's more congestion than here.
From the HSC, they had 52 incidents and 3 people taken to hospital, but they all had previous conditions. There were a number of premium tickets that were stolen. I think the ticket people tried as best they could to help, but they couldn't deal with everybody. There's certainly some concerns about congestion on Jones's Road, and there seemed to be a back channel that opened there on the Davin stand into Russell Street, Jones's Road.
Looking at it from all the camera angles we could, it was people stopping in groups, talking, just not moving. You know, so I mean, look, we got people in there very, very quickly and freed it up. But we're just going to have to look at it because it's something that we could end up taking a hit on at some stage. So maybe coming into our next few games, we'll have a look at it and see what we'll do with Jones's Road.
Thanks very much indeed. Next Sunday, ladies' finals, Cork Dublin, so there'll be a big interest in it. You might still win something, Pat.
That's it now, tank up. Another one over. Another one over.
It's one of the dangers of pitch invasions. Nicely dug out. I think he must have had a knife with him.
It does upset you.
But I can also look at it from probably a Kerry supporter's point of view. He's got some Croke Park. His team's won and he's got that piece and he'll treasure it for years. You know, it might be in a little tray outside his house or it might be inside. And he'll cut it with his scissors or whatever and he'll be really pleased about it. But I hope he looks after it anyway, like we do.
And coming up next here on One, with insights from friends, colleagues and the man himself, documentary All the President's Men considers the contribution to the GAA of Liam Mulvihill.
Say we have to work on Sunday and then we get beaten as well.